Hello, everybody. What are you doing? Hi, everyone. Shabbat Tov. So, it's been another week. With this last week, we had Rosh Hashanah. I didn't do anything for Rosh Hashanah, other than stay home. I don't live near a shul, and I didn't get invited to anyone's house, so I just stayed and davened at home, did my thing at home. And it looks like the way things are going, it's probably, it's definitely going to be the same for Yom Kippur as well. You silly boy. Look at this guy. Look at this guy. Are you silly? Are you silly? Oh! Bitey. Somebody's in a bitey mood. Somebody's in a bitey mood. That hurt. Alright, I love you. Even if you are a little asshole sometimes. My crazy little kitty. My crazy little kitty. Why are you so bitey? Why are you so bitey? He's always biting people. Ow. I love you, but that hurts. Alright, come on. Let Daddy do his show. Well, I'm not Daddy, but let me do my show, buddy, okay? I love you. You wanna play with this? You wanna play with Snakey? This is his Snakey. You wanna play with Snakey? Here. Okay. Am I bleeding? Okay. That's Muffin. Midnight Muffin to be exact. But we just call him Muffin for short. He's the little guy who lives with us now. Yep. He's our little resident alien. He's fun. I guess he was found abandoned on the side of a road. And my brother and his girlfriend, they took him in and they fostered him, and now we have him. And then eventually we're gonna give him to somebody. He's meant to go to he's not gonna live with us forever. He's just with us for a little while until he can go to his forever home, which is with some relatives. Anyway, so, but what I'd like to talk about is, I don't really have anything political or like newsworthy or whatever to talk about per se. Not a whole lot's happened recently. Ever since the murder of Charlie Kirk, really, there hasn't really been much happening. President Trump and Prime Minister Netanyahu did go and give some blistering speeches to the UN, which was sorely needed, and several countries voted to recognize the state of Palestine, and several countries did not join in with that, including, I believe, Argentina, Hungary, New Zealand, I think South Korea. I don't remember the others. Oh, the United States. I don't remember the others, though. But, as usual, the world stands against us. And, it's so funny. We are the victims of terrorism and of massacres and terrible things. And then when we bring it up, and then we go, that's why we're doing this, people go, oh, you're always such victims, aren't you? You people, Israel, the Jews, you guys, you're just always victims, huh? It's never your fault. It's always somebody else, right? It's never your guys' fault. Oh, no, you guys are the chosen ones. Oh, it's never your fault. No, it's everybody else. They're the ones with the problem, right? That's what antisemites say all the time, and I've seen so much of that online. You know, in that vein, I'd like to point out I know I don't want to make this the whole topic of the video, but I just want to bring this up. There's a very popular thing out there, an anti-Semitic trope that says the Jews have been expelled throughout history from 109 countries, with the implication being, gee, they've been expelled from 109 countries. Did they ever think maybe to look inward? Maybe it's not everybody? Because if that many people have a problem with this one group of people, there might be something wrong with that group of people that's worth looking into, you think? That's how the trope goes. And well, first of all, I'm not gonna pick it apart and analyze it, but I'll just deliver the death blow to the whole argument, which is simply that that's just not true. That's just made up. Jews have not been expelled from 109 countries. Whenever people say this, ask them to list the countries and the dates. They never can. And then sometimes the really bold anti-Semites will, the professional neo-Nazis, people like Richard Spencer, Yamach Shemo, may his wicked name be erased, and other assholes like him, David Duke, Yamach Shemo, may his wicked name be erased. That's a Jewish thing, by the way, it's a Jewish tradition. When we mention the name of wicked people, we say Yamach Shemo, which in Hebrew means may their name and their evil name and their evil memory be forgotten, and their evil reputation be ruined. Because we know that often the death of an evil person is not the end of it. Very often when evil people die, they leave behind evil philosophies. For example, Islamo-supremacism, which I used to call Islamo-fascism, but I don't use that term anymore because the etymology of the words doesn't really line up correctly. It actually makes more grammatical sense to call them Islamo-supremacist. So, beliefs like Islamo-supremacism and white supremacy and Marxism and race-based, ethnic-based nationalism. Well, actually, that's not really such a bad thing, but like the far-right versions of it, where it's not good enough for us to have our spot. We have to get rid of everybody else in our spot who's not exactly like us. That sort of bullshit. But yeah, no, Jews have not been expelled from 109 countries. And when they list them, some of the bolder ones who will list the countries, you'll notice a lot of them are the same country, but with different names. For example, they'll list Prussia, Bavaria, and Germany as three countries where Jews have been expelled from. Okay, the only thing is Prussia, Bavaria, and Germany. By the way, if you guys are curious, this is what he's freaking out about. Because he's trying to catch the fish on the screen. He does that when I'm watching TV. If there's somebody wearing, like last night I was watching like some movie about like old timey 1700s, and they used to wear a lot of buttons on their jackets. So this guy had these buttons, and it was like a dark scene. so the light was really reflecting a lot off the buttons, and little dude here was having a field day with those buttons. He's going nuts. He kept like biting the screen and like trying to get the buttons. I'm like, it's in the movie, it's not real. He's so fun. He's a fun little guy. Anyway, but back to what I was saying. But yeah, no, what I really would like to talk about, I really don't have a whole lot to talk about, but I would like to talk a little bit about Yom Kippur. Now, we all know what Yom Kippur is, right? You know what? I'm gonna have to plug my phone in, and I gotta go grab my charger, so I'm gonna make this a two-parter. So I'll see you guys in the next part.